hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Pine Cove Production for FS17. It's a little bit of a weird start here this morning. You see the map is still caching. I haven't played it in a while. But because I'm sort of a week apart switching back and forth between maps. Oh, that airplane was loud. I'll usually check the mods when I first log in, just to see if anything has been updated or requires an update. And this morning, or just a little while ago actually, when I logged in, there was two. The little Merlot telehandler, which I'm actually not using anymore because I switched it up for the Manitou because I found weights for the Manitou, which I couldn't find for the Merlot. And the Seasons mod, which I knew needed an update because I updated it on my other map. Oh, I need a little more volume than that. There we go. So, weird thing is, so I selected them both. And, it went to update the Seasons mod first, but oddly enough, it was, first of all, incredibly slow. You know, it's a 16 megabyte mod, give or take a few, you know, a few KBs here and there amongst friends. But it was going like 1%. 2%. Did you think I quit? No, it was just taking on. I actually put all my kit on. It's hammering down rain out there, as it tends to do in the middle of winter in this part of the world. So I put all my kit on, and I actually went out for a walk, and I came back and it was at 94%. It hit 100%. Well, actually, no, it hit 99%. And then it looped. It went to pending. And then it started again. And this time it went like 1%, 5%, 7%, 9%, 11%, 50%, you know what I mean? Like fairly quickly. Hit 100%. And then went pending. And started the whole process again. So that, well, that's kind of weird. So I shut the game down, started it back up. It still showed both of those as needing updating. So I did it again, and it went through it really quickly, got to 100%, went back to pending, but then it started doing the Merlot. And it did that and went installed. It did it in seconds and put, okay, installed. And then went back, ooh, there goes the kitty, then went back to loading the seasons. And got to 100%, and rather than going installed, it went pending. Yeah, I kid you not, I finally, at that point, well actually no, I let it do it once more, just to see if it would actually, if it was stuck in some sort of a loop. You know, I knew it wasn't my internet, because right before I did that, well, I mean, I log into Steam, obviously, because both my game and, I'm not under the thing, dang. Both my game and my recording software are both on Steam. So, when I logged in, of course, as usual, there were patches. They downloaded, lickety-split, boom. Move on to the next one, done. Move on to the next one, done. So there didn't seem to be an issue there. So yeah, I have no idea what Giant Server was doing, or if it may be a matter of, you know, once you get so far into the year. I mean, we've already run through, we're on what, 3 days seasons? So we've run through, you know, 5 out of the 5 or 6 of the, you know, we're halfway through pretty much, right? So I don't know what the reasoning, but yeah, really weird. Really weird. So anyway, we are here back on Pine Cove Productions after our little look at Bergman. And it's funny, I searched YouTube this morning just to see, because I mean, I don't like to go into things, well, most things, you know, as a complete noob. Well, there is not, at least in the first 4 pages of results, not a single English Let's Play on that map. You know? There... Huh? I swear for a moment the grass in my bucket went down. And did I not just see my suspension compress on the tractor for apparently no reason? That was weird. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm actually still laying in bed sound asleep and this is all a dream. I doubt it. Alright, let's put this guy back and see what is next on the agenda. Remember, dude, running more realistic, slow the heck down. So yeah, I don't know what the heck that was about at all. Just weirdness. As I said, I'm kind of hoping at this point it was something on Giant's end. Just because, well, you know. If it's something on my end, then we may get halfway through this episode and suddenly watch all of the vehicles launch themselves into space, or who knows what. I mean, you know, we've seen, oh, that was just great. This is the one thing I'm not a big fan with MR, is how long it sometimes takes to get things to stop. There we go. You know, like, let go of the gas. Yeah, wasn't even enough to stop it in time to not hit the fence. That's a long way. That's a lot of momentum there. Although it's, I'm sure, just as the title implies, you know, far more realistic than the alternative, which is, of course, as soon as you let go of the gas, the thing comes to a halt, as we have seen with many, many vehicles in this game. They will, in fact, react that way. But not with the MR mod installed, near as I can tell. No! Pull it back, laddie, pull it back. Let's get as much of this scooped up as we can. Okay, I think we're full. Oof. Sloppy job. Sloppy job. There you go, cows. Oh, that's all you're taking? Ooh. Alrighty then, well. I suppose what we can do, hopefully this isn't full. Whoops, stop! There we go. I figured that would take it. Not by much though. Because I did just fill that with our big mower. That's sort of what I've been doing while I've been waiting for our root crops to ripen. I did go out and once again fill the giant mower. Yeah, and it is really, really a shame that the map that we are going to be doing, the Bergman, is uploaded to such a terrible site. Because a number of you have made comment about the issues with getting it from that site, and I agree with you 100%. You know, as I've said before, I would be more than willing to make donations to mod authors if I was going to use their stuff. You know, if they simply ask for donations. But yeah, if you're going to try and squeeze your haypenny out of each download by putting it on a place like Uploaded, where people can end up with viruses, malware, just generally never getting the links they're looking for, that sort of thing, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm sure you guys are aware of that. But, you know, I understand modders wanting to get a little something for their efforts. I mean, man, it's a lot of work just doing the simple stuff. You know, doing something as complex as, well, Paw Bergman, for an example, is, you know, certainly worthy of a little bit of a... Ugh, it is so hard to stop anything. I don't know if it's this tractor more than most, but like seriously, even with your finger on the brake, as soon as you try and, you know, there, full brakes. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. Alright, let's go check the sheep. They shouldn't be too bad. But you never know, they're sheep. Oh yeah, they've been spitting their grass all over the place. I haven't actually tended to these guys for a day or so. That's why we're sort of starting this in one of our most common modes for this particular map. Tending the animals mode. Okay. I don't suppose you guys are going to let it in your trough, because I'm pretty sure I dumped the lawnmower on the way by. And pretty much everybody that needed even the weest bit. So, oh, surprised me. He actually took a tiny bit. Alright. That should be taken care of then. Let's go flip off this little bit. Now, of course, it is late summer as opposed to early fall, so hard to say what we will actually have for croppage. Good morning, cow. Or as we like to say, how now, brown cow? I have no idea why that expression came about, but there you go. Alright. Okay. And that, as they say, is that. I don't think we really need that in our face, do we? No. Alright, let's see what we've got on the agenda for the day, now that the more common chores are taken care of. Something we should have done first thing in the AM, but, well, we can't help it. It's first thing in the PM here. Whoa, come on, baby. There we are. So, let's have a little waddle out here and see how the crops are doing, shall we? %, that's kind of what I thought. We're looking at early to mid-fall to get 100% on these guys. Nice looking crop, though. You can tell we did our job with the fertilizing and such. And she is thick as thieves. But what I'm really keen on is finding out how our vegetables are doing. Triticale? Triticale? Interesting. As far as I know, triticale is actually a genetically modified wheat Not genetically modified in the GMO kind of way we think of, but actually through crossbreeding. And I believe it was one of those things that was designed because they were taking traits of disease resistance, etc., 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 and trying to get, you know, the ultimate wheat plant. 71% for sugar beets. 83% for potatoes, so we're not ready. I'm pretty... Ooh, that's a... There's a lot of potatoes, man. Wow. Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. Alrighty, what do we got here? Huh. So that's, it's like one row of potatoes down the outside of our carrots. Okay, I'm not sure I understand that. Yeah. These are actually not as far along as, our cereal crops. So, strangely enough. Nope, not a single one of them. So, what have we got going on out in the forest land? Hello, puppet dog. How you doing, buddy? You just hanging around taking care of things for us? Awesome. Awesome. See how we do, shall we? Alright. Yeah, you were working. Nice. Oh. That's unfortunately not full. Nothing there. How are we doing over in Barrel Land? Oh, nice. Couple of sets of barrels we can take up to the winery. We've got getting a few wax of boards together. That's a good thing. How are we doing though? Whoop. Oh, we got lots of logs anyway, so that's good. Wood chips in 8,500, that's good. We got enough fuel to get us through a day or two. And we certainly got lots on the outflow end. How are we doing in here? Well, you could use another bundle of pallets or two. Ah, we're out of water. Okay. And I notice this really doesn't produce very much anymore, does it? You know, like from what you give it. Which is good, because it needed all of these things. And it's nice to see that not just the end production was quote-unquote adjusted, but that in fact we do have, you know, the sort of mid-production line has also been adjusted more realistically. That's good. That is good. I mean, we were getting, you know, $500,000 worth of products off of, you know, 32,000 liter of milk. So, here's our little Hurley. And what I need you to do here, buddy. I know you're not exactly the biggest tractor in the forest, but excellent. Let's get you to drop that. Nice. That really lowers that a long way down, eh? And actually lifted the back of the tractor off the ground. Alrighty. Oh, look out. Well, I'm going to hope, because this is sitting beside the water tower, I was actually bright enough to press fill before I abandoned it. Let's find out, shall we? It is indeed. Now the question, can we haul it? Oh, not so much. Erg. Yeah. Okay. I'd be thinking we needed a little bit bigger forest tractor for the job. That's alright. I mean, we're getting there. You know, we're getting there. We may not turn that good, but then again, I suppose I could have put that weight on the front, and that would have helped considerably. It's one thing to have a front loader and a pallet fork. It's entirely enough to have it actually weigh something. Alright, let's get her around the corner. Because I'm pretty sure this is the stock Harley, so it should be MR. Oof. Yeah, it's just a matter of it being underpowered, that's all. That's all it is. Come on, baby. There you are. Oh, stop, stop, stop! Alright. Oof. Again, I swear I just saw this tractor sort of settle onto its suspension. Weird. Ah, probably just me. Alright. That should mean pretty much everything out here is running, because I see we've still got boards there. Yeah, so we're still producing pallets. We still got some wood chips here. Okay. So that should be good. So once this realizes it has water, they should be producing paper again. Alright. So that, as they say, is that. Now we have no croppage to deal with at the moment. So, I would guess our next step. Have I collected the eggs? Hello, the chickens. Chickens. Oh, I guess I already had. There's not much there. Alright, let's head up the hill. Hello, puppy dog. Alrighty. How are you doing? Well, not quite full. Come on, girls. Just need you to clench a little harder. Alright. How about you, sir? Where do you stand in the world of poop slingers? Well, apparently we got a ways to go. Go get him, kitty. Get him. That cat must be in phenomenal shape, the amount of running around it does. Oh, found something. Got a bug. Something like my kitties. He loves bugs. And I ain't talking the bunny. Alrighty. Well, it looks like we're gonna go do some of this. Now that our animals are up to a safe point, let's accelerate some time here, shall we? Because we do need it to get to a new day so we can start some harvests. So... Dee-dee-dee. There we go. Let's get us some grass. Won't take us long. Once around this field, we'll probably do it. Now, mind you, this thing does hold a lot. Which is why I didn't want to part with it. Boy, this stuff looks close, doesn't it? The soybean. 85. Oh, canola. Really? Oh, that's canola? Huh. Okay. I guess so. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. I like our vegetable field. I think that's pretty cool. I do. So I think this Hop Bergman thing is going to be quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. But I would like to spend a few days on this map getting things caught up. After all, this is my, hopefully, finishing my achievements map. If we ever get enough critters bred. If we ever do. I think we were getting close when I had to switch for the new version. Well, I didn't have to, but chose to switch to the new version. Let's be a little bit more real about it. This is a great machine. Makes mowing grass just such an easy job. I guess we've been using this thing since like FS13 too, in one form or another. Whoop. I'm getting a little carried away here thinking there's more field than there truly is. That's alright. Whoa. We're almost there. Just got to make sure we don't go over because it will cut grass after it's stopped picking it up, which is, you know, really quite a waste. And good. Speak of the devil. Let's fold her back up and head back down the hill. That's that ground response, I guess, because we actually plowed. So I think under this grass are plows, ridge marks? I don't know what you ever call them, but you know what I mean. Big lumpy dumpies from dragging a plow through it. And immediately smooths out as soon as we're off that section. So I think that must have been the deal. Holy. Oh, it's claustrophobic as heck in there. Holy smokes. But I don't think, all in all, guys, we're really going to get all that much accomplished today, to be honest with you. None of our production trailers are full. Our crops are anywhere from a day to 2 or 3 from harvest. So yeah, I think what we're probably going to do here is flip off this... Whoa. Yeah. And that's what you want to do when you're careening towards something doughhead, is just slam the brakes on. Because after 5 decades of driving, you don't know any better, do you? I tell you. Alright. Yeah, this thing doesn't handle the best. But then again, I mean, it's not designed to be a sports car. Look at the darn thing. It's heavy and top heavy at the same time. You know, yeah. Alright. Just wondering, how are we actually doing here for amounts? Oh, there you are. Oh, that's not really that much, is it? 172. I take it that's the actual grass then? The 172? Let's have a look. Is there a... Yeah, there is. 173, 313. And this is... Okay. Alright, yeah. So that's it. Oh, no, actually the top one is the grass. We don't have nearly as much as I thought. Alrighty. Well, I don't feel so bad then. Let's flip this off. These are really fast, these silos, eh? They almost instantly start producing large volumes. What I probably really need to do is move it more often from this silo to t'other. Because we do go through a lot of it, don't we? A lot indeed. But I think I'll do this next trailer load here on my own. I just wanted to get us back on the map, get us up and forward. And if any of you, it is currently Tuesday, the, I don't know, 19th of December. So if any of you had issues with Giants Mod Hub on Tuesday the 19th of December, well, feel free to share your thoughts and memories. But until then, this has been Species 7 for Pine Cove Productions. Take care of each other, folks. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and ciao for now. We're off.